Imagine if the Truda dies from this game.
Oh my god.
You know, I wouldn't have to deal with the Revenant anymore.
I mean, the crowd would probably be cheering for them.
The opposite way around.
A lot of them probably bet on them.
Yeah.
This is just Aoife. Just brr.
Latruda's like an outsider. Latruda's like an outsider as well, and like, you know, the Lusance are seen as really like wealthy and pompous and stuff. So it's sort of like those four, not the underdogs, but like they're the like champions of the people, while Latruda's sort of like the shown as like
it could get dicey when we drug them and then you beat them, because they might be like, this is like fighting the power, and then the power wins. It's like and they lose a bunch of money. Ugh. That's why we have security.
You see as well, when Latruda sees the four people, the like big brutes, Latruda doesn't bat an eyelid. It's just like, okay.
I guess I need some dice.
They think they can do. Hi, Gank. So the way Latruda's going to play this, right out the bat, is they're just going to wail on one person. But they're going to keep them between Latruda and the other three. So they're going to be working the outside, just throwing haymaker after haymaker, just full force.
Okay.
Because we've been playing the routine, the slow routine. It's just going to be like the second they go, it's like BAM!
Imagine if the Truda dies from this game.
Oh my god.
You know, I wouldn't have to deal with the Revenant anymore.
Fair.
Yeah.
The mental damage to Aoife and Hordak would be we'd lose all of our money on this terrible event, and Latruda dies.
The Lusance declare war.
Oh, no.
Okay. So, I'm going full strength with this one. So that's... would it be athletics that I'm doing, or would it just be strength?
You can do athletics.
Okay, so that is 15 plus 4, so 19.
Okay. I'm rolling one die for each one of them, I think.
Okay.
No, I don't want to do that, actually. This is a lie. I'm gonna roll one die for all of them. They're working very well as a team.
Oof. Is that a 1?
It's a 1.
Yeah!
Yes!
The drugs are working!
What? What?
Oh yeah, should they have disadvantage or is it not work?
They can't roll worse
I
than
know,
one.
I know. I know.
Yeah, so Sean, tell me what happens.
So, I just go in, and these guys are like big. They're like big guys. So Latruda uses this very slightly small stature to get on the inside, and Latruda is just pummeling haymaker after haymaker into the liver of this first person, and the others can't get there because I'm just ducking under their arms and just staying on the inside, and the first person just drops, like vomiting onto the floor because they've just been the internal have just been absolutely pummeled. And then I just look at the next one and I just give a little nod like, you're next.
Okay.
That's one down.
Yeah, so with that, the first round, you know, the ones behind, like, you can see them trying to, like, get around you, but they can't find, like, an opening. Because you're so well, like, inside, just, like, throwing, like, really tight punches. And the coach...
I only have one arm, so there's only the one punch.
Really? I mean, yeah. You're keeping this one up real good, so that's, like, actually because you're not using your second hand to punch, that one's always blocked. The only side they can try to get into, this side, and it's just not working. and the coach pulls that one out, realizing that like that they cannot keep going. They're done. They're done.
I felt like a couple bones give as I was pummeling, so there's probably a couple broken ribs in there somewhere because it's bare knuckle.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the first round over. At our ring girl walking across. Round 2.
Yeah.
Someone just comes up with a mop, just like cleaning up the blood and the vomits.
Yeah, well, that does happen, right? Because you
A little,
like they're
little
gonna...
like kid that we got from the unskilled labor, was just like
squeegeeing the bar off the...
Yeah. Aoife's also prepared
Thank
like
you for
these.
the opportunity, sir.
Aoife's also prepared these like it's like like a really basic drawing of like 4 people, and then like Latruda, which is just like a stick person with missing limbs. So she like comes out with the score and then gets like a paint thing and then puts a big cross across one of the 4, and then like goes away. So that's like 1 down.
I love it. Oh man.
In between the rounds as well, because that went so well for me. Like they're talking with the coach and stuff, and like probably like having a little drink of water and like things like that. I'm just stood in the corner, just not breaking eye contact, just watching.
Yeah, they've all like taken a seat on a stool. Their coaches come up, splash some water on their face, wipes the back of their neck with a cool cloth, like setting them up to hopefully come back from a very devastating first round.
Latruda's blowing off some steam.
Yeah. So we'll move on to the second round. I'm gonna use a different die.
I'm sticking with the fox one. I love
that's
this one.
cocked. Gotta honor the cock. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, you do.
Yeah, there's a well, it's dimension 20, right? The honor the cock thing, yeah.
I got 17 that time, and I was gonna go more dexterous. So it'd be acrobatics, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah, if I'm being dexterous. So it's only +3, so 20. It's not as good as my strength. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going in between them, like bobbing and weaving. And what they don't know is that having a peg leg actually helps me in this situation because I can just pivot on it really well. Like, I don't need to twist my foot or anything. It's literally just a point that I can spin on. So I keep getting behind them and spinning and things like that. And I'm going for, like, the back of the legs. And I'm just trying to weaken them. I'm not actually taking one of them out. I'm specifically weakening them overall.
Yeah, so they see you. They've never seen somebody spin quite this, like, elegantly during a fight. And so they're kind of caught off guard, and you're watching them trying to move out of the way, but you're definitely catching, like, backs of legs, sides of legs. They've done a lot of training to take these hits, but after a few hits, you can see that even they are, like...
Okay. How did they do in that one? Did they manage to get some hits in, or...?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, so another round goes to or like in between, and all 3 of them sit down on and if everyone...
I was gonna can I roll an insight
Sure.
as well? Oh, I got 1 on my perception.
I'd say this could be an insight.
I got 14.
Okay.
Got
It's
14.
just to see
13.
This fight is easier than it should be. I'm like...
Okay. You what did you get, sorry? Insight?
18 for the insight, but I got 1 for perception.
So, your insight, it seemed like the first round, it wasn't any easier based on them, but you feel like you just made it. This second round, you feel like they were even less on their game than like
Probably chalk that up
the
to-
first one felt like you outsmarted them. This one felt like they weren't moving. As for both of their perceptions, you notice that they're a little greener than you would expect. They're feeling a little ill, perhaps.
Damn, I must have really done a number on them in that first round.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah. Yeah. No one's pulling a fast one. Latruda's like trying to find Hordak in the crowd.
Well, I
But
mean,
one on
Hordak would be
perception.
very close to the ring. You'd be able to just like look over at Hordak, and Hordak would just like,
Yeah.
or Mr. Magnifico.
It might not be 4 people that get beaten tonight. All right.
During this break, Hordak, can you, or Magnifico rather, could you make me another perception?
Sure. Let me check again what I get added to it. +5, cool. 25.
Okay.
Damn,
So
bro.
you happen to
Yeah, I got
notice
that 20.
in the crowd. You just kind of notice somebody is staring at you, and like it looks like they're like inspecting you.
I'll tip my top hat to them and go, and just a little wink.
So you wait. You take
Pull
your,
the
you take your
suspenders
top
out?
hat off. You happen to be wearing a wig.
I'm not gonna take it off. I'm just gonna like tip it a little bit.
Okay.
Like tip the brim a little.
Wait a
obviously.
minute. I know you.
The Ring Girl. What does your walk across look like this time?
So have we got another one out? Is it one out more out? this time?
I've just really weakened them this time. I've just been aiming for
Okay.
the legs so they're like shaky on the leg.
Okay, so she comes out and she struts across and she gets out the paint and then she goes, and then she walks.
Love it.
Oh.
Okay, next round.
So is this the last round? Or are
If
we
you
gonna...
win this round, it's the last
Hmm.
round. If they do, you
Okay.
get another round. So it goes up to 5 rounds.
Okay. Fuck dice. So the way I'm gonna do it this time is I'm gonna start headhunting. So I'm just gonna be spinning like I do, but I'm gonna try. My main goal is to aim an axe kick on one of them, right in the skull. See if I can just take one out.
Okay.
So it's 11 plus 4, so 15.
Okay, so as they're... You notice at the beginning of the fight, they don't come in as fast as they kind of try to like spread apart and maybe try to get around you. This plan does not work. Throughout, like, you know, like you're getting in like a couple punches, a couple kicks. They're trying. They're maybe grazing you. But nothing's really not in any sort of way that it would affect. And you notice some of the like two of them are kind of like taking steps back, and you see this is your opportunity. That axe kick, absolutely.
Yeah.
That person goes down, and at this, a white towel. The other two not going.
What is this? What is this? I start shouting, are you not entertained?
I'll jump up into the ring with a stool, and I'll throw the stool down next to Latruda, jump on top of it, and raise their arm.
Oh, I was like, oh, why the stool? But it's because you're short.
Yeah,
$1 million baby.
I also had that thought. I was like, that can't be what he's going for. Yeah, so as Magnifico jumps into the ring, pops up on the stool, raises Latruda's arm, on the other side of the ring, the other two are like pulling this unconscious out of the like carrying them out through the crowd. That's the fight done.
Okay.
Hold on, Latruda is not satisfied by that fight. Latruda is going to scream at the top of their lungs, 100 gold to anyone who thinks they can take me down.
I was gonna. Okay. All right. I'll be like, I'll look at him. I'll be like about to say something. And I'll like look at Latruda and be like, all right, any challengers? And I will throw on a little bit extra. Anyone who can beat Latruda doesn't lose their bets.
Money
That's
that the
a thing. Yeah, I'd say like a couple people definitely take up this offer. We'll have like 3 more large people come up. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, this part feels like the permit probably doesn't cover, but I feel like at a UFC event, can you imagine if they just took random people from the crowd and let like George St. Pierre beat up on them?
So like Aoife's rolling all this is like helping, like escorting them up and being like, you know, doing.
I gotta fight all 3 of them at the same time.
Okay. These ones have not been poisoned.
Yes. An actual fight.
To be clear, if they win, it's only their bet they get back, and everyone else in the crowd loses their money still.
Yeah. I got that.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Are you taking bets on this fight though?
We can take bets on this fight. I'm not gonna put any of my own money into it though, and I'll just take like the 10% bookies fee. So it will actually just be people betting against each other.
So you kind of see like as the fight ended, like a lot of angry faces in the crowd. But when you open up betting again,
a chance to get the money back.
Yeah, when you open up betting again, they're gonna bet, or like some people will leave. They already bet what their budget allows, and they're gonna play it safe. But get some more right to back.
Sweet.
However, this time, half of them bet on.
Okay.
And this is where I lose.
And we'll just do the same thing.
Latruda keeps giving side glances to Hordak as well. Like throughout the whole thing, that like, where did you get those fighters? Were they all just muscling and mocking? Yeah, I'm just gonna get ready to wail on these people.
Yep. Round 1.
Ooh, okay. So that's 11. I'm
11
just brawling.
total?
Yeah, 11 total. I'm just doing wide swings, headbutts, maybe the odd knee every now and again.
Okay. So you managed to land a couple of hits, but you also definitely take a couple of hits. After fighting last 4, didn't seem to be a challenge at all. You're kind of caught off guard by these 3 fellows who are actually able to fight. And so you do get rocked once, and the round does go.
Ugh. I spit on the ground. That's better. This is what I was after.
Okay, Ring Girl, what does walk across look like?
Oh, in this round, I've got the bottle of whiskey that Hordak opened before, and I'm just necking it between the rounds.
That's your water bottle.
Yeah.
She kind of struts over to Latruda's little symbol, and then puts like not like of the X of half of one of the things to show like, oh, it's the beginning. Latruda's on the way, but just to tease everyone into thinking
Ooh.
Latruda's on
Okay,
the way.
okay.
It's like you're playing Hangman.
I'm like, oh, yeah, it's like playing Hangman.
love
Oh,
it.
yeah, maybe I put like the stick in for the Hangman as your stick bodies there. So yeah, instead I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put like the beam of a Hangman in.
Okay. Round 2. Actually, hold on. Before round 2, Hordak, that person that you clocked before, has moved closer to you, and
Okay.
they're still kind of like it looks like they're trying to see. Roll me an insight.
Ooh.
Sure.
So, the only halfling I've ever seen.
7.
Okay. They look like the same as they did before. They kind of just look like they're like inspecting. It could be like they fancy you. It could be like I don't know. They think you're easy mark. It could be anything.
I will, if I have security around me, I'm gonna tell them to keep an eye on them.
Okay. Round 2.
Here we go. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's better. That's better. So 18 plus 4, 22 on this one.
Okay, this one goes to you, so you tell me how this round goes.
So I don't even stop necking the whiskey when they start running. So I'm just still drinking, and then as one of them throws the first hit, I like step back and throw the bottle to the side, and then I just uppercut them, and I'm just going full brawl. Like I spit in one of the faces, the whiskey that was left in my mouth, and then headbutt them, and then yeah, this is just Latruda letting out all of their anger, like really getting carried away. So like not hearing the bell, you know, once it rings, just really just getting in there. Maybe someone has to drag them off.
Alright.
Do you have
I
somebody
mean-
reffing this? I forget. Did we decide?
I was roughing it. So,
So are you?
when I see Latruda start going off, I'll tell security, I'm like, get him, stop him, stop him.
So you get like one extra hit in, but security is quick on their feet. And I'll say what one of the guys taps out at that. There was one headbutt that just really landed, and they're a little worried.
Like a whiskey in his
something
eyes, like-
broke. Yeah, they're like holding their jaw, like they're like, well, I'm out. It like goes to like doctor immediately. If they were to take it away, then the jaw would like.
Oh. We never thought of getting a doctor for the fights.
That might have been good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, health and safety really lacking in this
There's
event.
a couple event things I forgot about.
What else did you forget about?
Did you get any
Mushrooms.
water if there was a fire? We've just got alcohol.
I looked up. Yeah, yeah. We got a real. Fuck. What was it? That thing that went super bad.
Oh, Woodstock.
Yeah, Woodstock. We got a real.
The one that
Woodstock.
happened in the parking lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
You got a piss and shit river going on.
yeah. Because we didn't get
Oof.
any bathrooms, no water, just alcohol. Yeah, we got a good event going on here.
I mean-
Everyone's just getting dysentery.
Okay, so to be fair, you did leave set up to other people, so it is possible
Oh,
that they
that's
set
true.
up
Oh,
outhouses
okay.
or like a latrine, something like that.
Yeah. Just a trench.
Yeah. The doctor, that didn't happen. You don't have a doctor.
Yeah, we left it up to Shelly. Shelly's good. There's a
Shelly got
reason.
some bathrooms going. She foresaw, there was an event back in her day when she was a youngin'. She remembers a piss and shit river, and she did not want that to happen again.
Shelly survived Woodstock.
She didn't want to see that happen again. There's facilities, and I think she maybe also would have arranged for like a keg of water, be a keg. She knows how you think, and so she also did something. Yeah. Okay. Ring girl, what's it look like?
Okay, so we've got one more out.
Yep.
So she'd only actually crossed out the first one because the other 3 all came out in the last round anyway. So she's still got 3 things up. So now she's doing like a proper little strutty dance. And she's dancing, and she comes back, and then she dances forward, and then she crosses out 1. There's 1 moment out of that round, didn't she?
Yeah.
So you got 2 left.
Ooh. Okay.
Round 3!
I'm gonna Latruda has pretty much necked a whole bottle of whiskey at this point and just thrown it out the ring, kind of stumbling a little bit. Just rage, because they've really wanted to blow off some steam today, and that first fight really wasn't going well for them. Well, not like it went really well for them, which is not what they wanted. They're self-destructive.
Yeah.
So they're just it's gonna be like they're gonna throw in some grapples, maybe a couple chokeholds, showboating a lot. 7 plus 4, 11 again.
So Latruda gets a little taken away with showboating, and at one point, they turn away to kind of rile up the crowd a little bit. And they take a pretty bad hit, to, like a kidney, but something lower back, a really good hit.
I've only got 1 of those.
And so they kind of like crunch over a little bit, which doesn't look good, and the round goes.
Yeah.
So that is currently two rounds for the opponents, 1 round for you.
Okay,
So
Latruda this
you're
time.
getting exactly what you want. You are getting the shit kicked out of you a little bit.
Yeah, Latruda is like just looking at the crowd. How are the crowd reacting? Are they like really enjoying this, or?
It's mixed. They're enjoying the fight, but there are mixed emotions going on based on like the last fight. Like some people are still really upset, and so some people changed their bet, and so now they're like, fuck. So there's definitely some mixed emotions. But they're enjoying it. They're enjoying it.
I imagine Latruda wants booze more than she is anyway.
Yeah. Booze and booze.
We get someone from the caravan to bring Latruda a mug of ale while in the octagon still.
Oh, nice. Well, Latruda just necks the whole thing and just throws it into the crowd.
And Aoife's
you see the crowd all like do the cluster together trying to catch it kind of thing.
So this round, oh no, Latruda, Aoife's got to do the ring girl thing, right?
Ring girl.
Yeah, she's adding to the Latruda. So they've got the beam of the hangman. We've got like the crossbar kind of thing now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I love it so much.
And she's like tied like a piece of rope to like a little noose, and she's like, "Woo!" We've only got that 1 bit left.
Cool. You're just gonna get hung, drawn, and quartered at the end of this. I think the one that got in the kidney blow, Latruda is just gonna point at that one and just be like, slowly drag the finger across the throat, like, and they're just tunnel vision for that one person this time.
Roll me an intimidate.
Ooh. 20. Got the little. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little fox with a 20. +1, so 21.
Okay. Round 4.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. 19 +4, 23.
I want to say that my dice. Great.
I think I got the 1 out of the way on that like perception roll earlier.
Yeah, you did.
I'm
You
just
did. Yeah, so tell me how this round looks, and
Latruda sprints straight for that one person, jumps in the air and wraps the legs around them, and they're just elbowing down on the top of the head.
yeah, I'll say that
Until-
the second elbow has them fall to the ground. They're now kind of like an obstacle in the ring.
Latruda's gonna stand on the body while they're fighting, like,
Okay.
and just use them to get a little bit higher ground.
Alright, and that round does go to you. So the last round, whoever takes this round takes the fight.
Okay.
Ring girl.
Latruda is very drunk and very tired.
So she struts over, she crosses out one of the people. We only got one left now.
Yeah.
We've only got one left now. So she takes like Latrude and that and she puts them right next to each other and she's like, who's it gonna be? And then, yeah, struts away. Still swinging the little noose thing she made earlier.
Round 5.
I think Latruda's stumbling a bit now.
Okay.
And like sort of like they do a burp and it's sort of like they wipe the mouth and they're like trying to see straight. They find the target. They're going for it. They're going for it. Just instant, like the face doesn't scrunch in rage. It just goes blank when they've gone into soldier mode.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's it. 1-on-1. It's me or them. Oh, 16. So 20 altogether.
How goes to you? What is?
I just barrel into them, shoulder barge them onto the floor, kneeling on top of them, and just punching down, just repeatedly, just again and again and again. You can probably hear the thuds and the ground shakes as the punches land onto the unpadded floor.
Yeah. So I think after a few of those, pull you off.
And that is it! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being a part of the first ever UFC! Any of you who have gotten wins at the betting, make sure to report to the table to get your winnings. Thank you again so much. We will be back next year!
Literally just like getting dragged away, but like resisting and like rah, rah, foaming at the mouth.
Okay.
The Litcher just got some shit to work through.
And Aoife's just carrying on crossing everyone off now.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the fights. People start leaving. The people are going up. Like if they were one of the people won, or won their bet. The half of the people who bet the second fight are going up to. They're very happy. The rest of the people who didn't switch their bets because they figured, oh, like, they must be tired at this point. They can't possibly beat 3 more people. They're irate. A couple of tussles break out in the crowd, just heightened emotion.
Can I go over to Hordak and be like, oh wow, Latruda can actually fight when they're not just scared shitless, right?
Oh, yeah, no, they're
You always got to
just-
bring that up.
So, how much do we make?
You sell all the alcohol. So whatever
Okay.
markup you sold it at, it got sold.
We decided this before, didn't we?
It was a silver a drink that we were gonna do.
So,
So it
300
would be 30
silver.
gold.
So 30 gold.
Yeah.
Okay, so that pays
Nobody.
for the whole event,
Happening.
actually. Yeah, so we made, I think so.
You're just getting robot-y for. I think my
Oh, yeah, we
computer
are.
might be
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, maybe I should clean that out this afternoon.
That'd be cool. The
You
closing
seem alright
couple
for me.
things
I don't know.
Yeah.
Close Twitch.
But yeah, so we get 80 gold, so I think that pays for it. I'd have to do the math again.
Yeah,
but I think that
you can do
pays
the math
for the
later.
whole-
We'll I don't know how to deal with how much betting happened.
Okay.
So perhaps we can figure that out. Like I'll just kind of let
We
you
can figure
know.
that out between sessions.
Yeah,
But we
yeah,
made
yeah.
a fuck ton of money.
Yes.
we made cash.
You did, yeah. You did.
Maybe
you did
we
quite
made
well.
just enough to pay for the wish spell.
Perhaps.
Mhm.
So as the crowd clears out, two stragglers. Namely, there is that one person who's eyeing a Hordak the whole, and also Haas. Haas. There.
Tom Haas.
Ooh.
Yeah. So let's go to person who's been eyeing Magnifico.
Okay.
So he's gonna walk up to you. And he's still kind of like squinting at you. He's like, you look very familiar. And like you can kind of see like maybe some bubbling anger behind the.
I mean, possibly, friend, but what do you think you remember me from?
I'm pretty sure. Came to my town. Caused a lot of strife. There ended up being a bit of a mutiny, perhaps, you know? Mutiny might not be the right word, not really revolution, but it was not good. A lot of people, a lot of lives were lost, all because they thought the government wasn't good for them.
I don't think that was me, friend. I mostly do gambling events. It does rile people up once in a while, though, for sure.
I don't think so. I don't think
Hope
your
you
name is
enjoyed the event,
Magnifico.
friend.
I think your name's
Magnifico's my stage name.
Yeah, sure. I think your name's Fud.
I'm gonna motion for security. Security, this one.
As security comes up, he kind of like wrestles his arms out, and he goes to take a swing at you.
I'll dodge it. And I'll go whoa, and I'll motion security. I'm like, rough him up, fucking take him away, rough him up.
Rough 'em up, boys.
Fuck this guy.
Like a casino kingpin.
Hordak's dark side is coming out.
He's gone
and
from
as-
communist like liberator to gangster leader.
As he's being like dragged away, like he's yelling like, "I'm gonna find you! Like you're not gonna get away with this!" Like all sorts of like threats.
Alright.
Yeah, and then would you, Latruda, would you approach brother?
Latruda would be unaware that Thomas was there. They'd be like just nibbling off the tape from the hand and like just looking at the wounds and stuff, like just a little bit of drunken bliss that they got what they wanted, as the one unpatched eye is like half swollen. They're just like
Okay, so he starts to walk toward you. But something catches his eye. He gets there. And you are also distracted. It's the guy that you caved in his face. Started twitching.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
And as you
shit.
turn to look
Med
at him,
doctor?
Oh no.
as you turn to look at him, no longer looks. You
Oh
don't
no.
recognize him
We've made mistakes.
as almost.
I'm gonna say to Thomas, Thomas, get out of here now! I had to turn into Schwarzenegger for some reason.
Get to the chopper. Yeah. Okay. And,
I've got none of my equipment on me. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, and you yell that, and his like the couple of guards that were with him like immediately like grab him, start running, and you actually see him kind of protesting, but eventually like he hears you yell that, and he goes. He tries to protest his guards. Hears you yell, run.
Okay. Shit. Shit.
And-
Merde. Fuck. Oh no.
And so Magnifico maybe was like a little distracted by the altercation. But definitely this very injured person has stood up. You might not realize that it is who it is, except that act in a different way you would expect.
I spoke too soon. Latruda's shitting herself again. Themselves again.
And I think I'm gonna call it there. I think it's
Oh,
best to
fuck.
begin the next
Good
session.
fuckbanger.
However, we do have one level up to do, and that's Latruda's. Latruda can level up. The level up came from the fight.
Okay. So I did kind of half do the level up. I do get one more spell
Okay.
in this level up. And I was going to kind of leave it up to you to be random because I was thinking Latruda's magic comes from the Fae. You know, when they got dragged into the Fae, when they were fighting the orcs, and it sort of comes from there. So the options for the spells are as follows. I will say them very soon. I have them prepared, luckily. And you will hear them now. So, it will be either silence, which I was thinking would help with the assassinations of the Lusants, you know, sort of going into my character's way of like taking people out. So it's like a 20-foot area of absolutely no sound.
Yeah.
Or I've already got spike growth, but summon beast is the other option where I can just summon a bestial spirit. So it'd be like almost like a second fox. And then there's also healing spirit, which is sort of like a 5-foot cube, like transparent fey beast that like heals people.
Okay.
So I don't know which of those three. Those are the three that I kind of wanted, but I wasn't sure. And I was like, you know what? I'll keep it random. Like, which one of those do you think would Latruda get?
I'm definitely like between silence. I think that has you maybe reinvigorated that need to go against your but
Yeah.
also you've been with a lot of combat recently. Hadn't while there. I feel like that one all I feel like one of them is probably more helpful than the other on any given day. But I
Yeah.
feel like silence very attached to like your overall goal.
Okay.
So I don't know if
Silence it
that
is.
helps. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
And I think you have healing spells already. Like I'm taking the healing.
No. I have cure wounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we did. We got through like 1/3 of the planned thing.
Still the
this
same
is
day.
Not, yeah, this is not a complaint at all. It always happens that like either you plan like way too much or like not nearly enough. You never plan the right amount.
No.
And also the fights took like a completely different avenue that I was expecting.
No.
So like the outcome ended up being the same. I will say that because I was already playing. It just happened in a very different way.
I just realized how much of the crowd's still there.
Most people had trickled out.
Okay, that's lucky, because that's messed up that we brought like a fuck ton of people into one area and then the Revenant shows up.
Yeah. No,
Fucking
yeah,
awful.
so most people had left, which is why you like noticed the like stragglers of like Toma and this dude. So like
Gotcha.
all of your people are there. Because you happen to bring them all.
Yeah. Okay,
So
then we've got the plugs.
in theory, you have all of the.
True.
Okay, but just none of the preparation.
Just none of the preparation.
Yeah.
Okay. I was kind of like a bit worried, because I did say that this like, might take it too far. And I was really thinking that it was gonna happen like halfway through the fight with the first person that I took out. I didn't expect
That would
it to
have
be
been
the last
epic.
person.
Yeah.
I can't believe you killed someone just for the sake of taking your stress out, though, you bitch.
I don't think you've realized Latruda is not not really that much of a good person. I don't know if you've noticed.
Kind of a piece of crap, yeah.
Yeah, they are very much an anti-hero.
Yeah, so
Or
the next
What
I feel
happened,
like.
the next
Were you gonna say something, Chris?
I think everybody tried to say something. But we all stopped and stared
Yeah.
and waited for
You did.
somebody to talk.
Yes. Well, what happened was that Latruda specifically requested a good fight to blow off some steam, and what Hordak presented was some pageantry with the easiest fight they've ever had.
Yeah.
True. Well, we need you to win. What do you want?
That was not blowing off any steam.
You still got your steam. You still got
Yeah.
your steam.
Yeah.
I just
So
love
what
that
it felt
Latruda
like-
just needed not to go anywhere near any dead bodies, and the thing that they went and did is creating one.
We got you to fight desperate gamblers who desperately needed to win back their losses.
Yeah.
We were definitely not the good guys in today's story.
Not at all. Not at all.
I don't want Latruda to be a murder hobo, but it's tried not to go in that direction. Just killing the right people higher up, but
Yeah.
there's gonna be some.
I mean, you've avoided fights as well. Usually more with like crucial than with. I think that's still. This one was
Okay.
accidental, technically, kind of. Lost control a little bit. Yeah. So the next session.
Yeah.
Is gonna start with Revenant. This is the second time that we've started a session with a Revenant fight. And then
No.
Wizarding Con is coming up. which I'm really
The
excited
city isn't
about.
Nice.
destroyed first.
If the city isn't destroyed first. I mean, in theory, the Revenant won't go anywhere near the city. This was maybe the best thing that could have happened, having an event outside of the city. Because the Revenant is coming for Latruda, not going to go anywhere else. So unless you guys run it into the city is safe.
We'll see.
Now, I'm not stopping you from running it into the city. I'm not stopping collateral damage.
I'm just trying to think of where Latruda's equipment would be right now. I'm just trying to think. It'd probably be in the event place somewhere. Like,
Yeah, well,
where
I
you're
think
changing or something like that.
unless
Yeah, I
somebody
think
took it, I think you literally just like took your stump off and like threw it behind you. So
I
that's
did, yeah.
maybe just in the corner. So your stump's right there. Armor, on the other hand, it's maybe like very close. It's like I don't think we like had changing or anything, and you did like take like your cloak off there, so like maybe everything else is kind of like there. You have to take time to put it on if you're gonna. But it is there.
Yeah.
I just absolutely love that the Revenants just stood up and Aoife's just stood there dressed as a ring girl.
Yeah. He was got no equipment either, just in a golden bikini.
Oh no!
Like a little cat instead of a little cake.
I mean,
But
that's
hold on,
kind of okay
got-
as long as you can get a hold of a weapon, because you usually don't wear armor, right? As a barbarian?
She
Oh,
has
no.
light and medium armor.
Okay.
But no, your armor class though goes off your constitution and
Right,
dexterity
okay.
rather than
Yeah.
actual armor.
Well, at the
So,
moment
really-
she's holding a little noose.
Oh, that could help.
Little whippings.
Ah!
Yeah, it'll be very interesting to see. I mean, Hordak Magnifico, whatever the fuck your name is right now, also doesn't have, like, are you carrying, like, a weapon
I
with
think
you
I
right
heard the
now?
door once.
I don't think so. I don't think I would.
I
Yeah,
would
I-
suggest that your mercenaries probably have a weapon on them if they weren't doing.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say
don't think they'd leave for any reason. Trying to, like, not be.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel
Like-
like we might have our gear like with us at the event, if not on us.
Maybe,
But-
like, with Shelly at the barbecue.
Yeah.
Shelly's just-
I feel like adventurers leaving their equipment like that far behind is kind of out of character. What is that?
That was Chris.
Yeah, but what was the box?
I don't know.
You even left a random box on the floor. Is the box? Are you in danger?
You need help.
It was a Amazon package.
Oh, okay.
I actually think it's dog nappies because Ginny pisses in the car.
Oh, poor Ginny.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I have another month to add more stuff to the Wizard Con. I'm so excited.
Yay.
I've been working on that for like 2 months already somehow. We still haven't gotten to the Wizard Con. Oh.
I'm so nervous about this fight. Latruda could very much easily die.
It's a
Have
scary
a backup
fight.
character ready. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a scary fight. I think you'll fine. I'll have some thinks in between sessions. You guys come up. Think it's like a good plan? Want me to be prepared? Or let me.
Latruda needs some of those nappies.
Yeah, this was a really fun session. I'm sorry if the figuring out the cost of everything bored anyone, but I really enjoyed that.
I think this was a really fun session.
Yeah, no,
I really
think
enjoyed
it was
this
a lot of fun. Figuring out the costs always stresses me out, if you can't tell, which I think makes it fun for people to watch. It's kind of like getting ragey at a game you can't handle, because I just get, like, challenged by trying to figure out what the fuck does that cost. I don't know. And like looking up costs doesn't help me because I looked up costs for poison and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense with like the way that we like have set up money and like cost for other things. Because it's like the lowest one was like 150 for one dose. And I'm like, that's way too much for what we usually do. And you kind of like went at the like 30 gold that I did like say like oh man. Yeah. And then you weren't gonna buy it. I'm like, no, this is such a good plan. I didn't mean to make you not buy it. So I tried to talk you into it.
30 gold for poison's like pretty. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not too bad.
Well, I wasn't looking for like a kill them poison either, right? I was just
Well,
looking
yeah,
for a
exactly.
like.
Yeah. But like I said, like the lowest poison that I saw on the list that I was looking at was 150, and like that was like one. Like. God, so you can look at it. But yeah, like these are obviously very specific poisons and stuff. But like the lowest one is 150 gold, and it goes up to like 2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Very
that's like
interesting stuff.
I feel like D&D economy is just like all over the place. Like I feel like they have no
Nothing
idea
ever
what
makes
things-
sense to me.
Yeah.
I know.
And
It's
I
not
know-
like. Sorry,
I can get
Gotcha.
poison for way cheaper right now in my city.
Yeah, and I know people will like pop into chat and be like, oh, like that's like this much money in like the PHB or whatever. I'm like, I don't care. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, I appreciate
go on
the
our own
information.
rules.
It just doesn't matter.
Mm.
Michael. I'm excited. This was a great session. I'm excited for the next one. We have to figure out how all of
Mm.
I don't know how things.
yeah, it's gonna have to be percentages and then like odd calculations and then
Yeah,
who
I was
bet
saying
what
10
where.
to 1 odds on the first fight.
Yeah. Well, yeah. See, I don't even know like how much like the people have like bet at this point either. Like that's something
Yeah.
get figured out because not everybody who was there would have. So it's not like 200 bets when it'll be more
Yeah.
like 50 people, 75
Mm.
at different amounts. What average amount they bet at. And then the second fight is different.
Yeah. I could just imagine the Revenant come shows up and Red's character's just like, get the money!
I know, we'll throw money at the Revenant.
I'm trying to buy it off.
What we do know specifically is fire.
True.
Fire.
True. There are
There's
Put
lots
torches
and
money on
lots
here.
of
fire
lamp-
while Burdette cries.
You have
And this place
torches.
is like a tinderbox. It's no
True.
fire regulations.
True.
Yeah, you can.
Wooden
You can
bleachers.
just light up all like wood things that.
But they did drink all the booze, so we've got no alcohol.
I mean, ale wouldn't be a good one for that anyways.
No.
I say we just burn the place down. Saves
True.
cleaning up.
Yeah.
I mean, fair.
And it hides the body that you killed. That wasn't covered in the permit, was it?
I didn't kill them. They're obviously stood up and walking around.
Yeah.
The funniest thing is we just don't clean it up, and then I just don't never turn into Magnifico again, and they're just like on the hunt for this guy that doesn't exist anymore to like charge him for not cleaning up after his event.
Yeah.
350 counts of littering.
All right. Let's sign off. Stay on sign.
I've got a shout out,
Okay.
as usual. It's usually something really silly, but today it's going to be something wholesome and nice. I'm going to shout out Loser, my little doggy boy. My best Mr. Boy. It's his birthday and he's 11 years old. He's a dog. He's so cool. His name's Loser. That's the shout out.
Is he not
Happy
with
birthday,
you?
Lou!
Loser! 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 He's
Got
11
Ginny
years
behind
old.
him.
He's going
Yeah,
going
little
deaf.
Ginny.
He'll maybe show up. It's just gonna take him a while because he's 11 years old.
Oh,
It's his
little
birthday.
man.
We got a little Ginny.
Oh, I thought Ginny was like a pillow. That was her. Red, you want to shout yourself out?
I'm Red. Follow me. You might already. I'm Red talks about stuff. I'm playing another Crab's Treasure right now. It's very cute and very fun.
Need any archaeological assessments?
Do you need archaeological documentation for your planning process? Let me know.
Oh man.
Roman
And-
road stopping your development.
And if you're here and you somehow don't know who I am, hi, I am Chick Channel. I will be back. I'm streaming during the week again, in case you haven't heard. Tuesdays and Fridays at 9:30 a.m. same time that this thing starts. Also, all the other Saturdays don't have also. We're gonna raid someone. If you're hanging in the background, if you haven't already, please consider dropping a follow.
Dashed up.
There are a bunch of things that you can check out that are also me, but not live. Yeah, thing.
And your
I've already chosen
OnlyFans
a
isn't on
raid.
that list.
Or it's secret, you have to figure it out all by something. Thanks for being here, Gank, I appreciate
Wait, who have I been messing with?
it. Alright, I think that's it. So, I hope you guys had fun. We had a blast. Catch you next time. Bye! Thank you so much for checking out this video by Chick of All Trades. Don't forget, if you enjoyed, to like, comment, and subscribe. And please don't hesitate to come check us out live on Twitch.